can count on. Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 6.
Tonight, a Chattanooga man convicted of murdering his ex-girlfriend in 1991 will be put to death by electrocution. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cindy Sexton.
And I'm Joy Dukes in for David Carroll. Lee Hall was found guilty in Hamilton County of first-degree murder and aggravated arson for throwing a gas bomb in Tracy Crozier's car, burning 95% of her body.
He has spent the last 28 years on death row at Riverbend Maximum Security Prison in Nashville. This week, the state Supreme Court denied his appeal to put off his execution, and Governor Bill Lee said he would not intervene in the case.
Well, our Greg Glover joins us now live in Nashville to begin our team coverage. Greg, how did we get to this point?
Joy, Cindy, the last nearly 3 decades have led to this moment. Lee Hall was originally sentenced to die in 1998, but that execution was delayed. Then again in 2016, he was granted a stay due to legal issues concerning the drugs needed for a lethal injection. Earlier this year, a new date was set. His attorneys once again fought to halt his execution. This time they pointed to a biased juror, they say, from the 1992 trial, who has since admitted she was the victim of being abused by her husband. That's a factor that did not come up for various reasons during jury selection. Last month, Hamilton County Judge Don Poole denied Hall's request for a delay. The state Supreme Court recently said no. Yesterday, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee said he would not intervene. Now the only thing that can stop the execution is a stay issued by the U.S. Supreme Court that has not come down as of now. The execution is set for 7 o'clock Central Time here in Nashville. One of the media witnesses for that act is my colleague Claudia Coco from Channel 3. Claudia, you'll be in a chamber for witnesses to the execution. In a room next to yours will be family members of Tracy Crozier, whose life was cut short brutally by Hall when she was just 22 years old in 1991. You've talked with her family. How will what happens tonight affect their grieving process?
Well, Greg, Tracy Crozier's family has been living with this for 28 years, and we've been able to speak to them twice within the last month about how they've been waiting for closure. In 1991, Lee Hall killed his estranged girlfriend, Tracy Crozier.
Busted her window out, took the keys, doused her with gasoline, and then threw a Molotov cocktail on her that he had made up the road.
The details of Crozier's death are still fresh in her sister Stacy Wooten's mind.
A neighbor up the street got her out and rolled her, put her out, but her skin was falling off. And she went to the hospital.
Over 90% of Crozier's body was burned. She died hours later in the hospital. An execution date has been set twice over the last 28 years, but both times Hall's execution was delayed. Gene Crozier has continued to speak up for his daughter.
Love of her. We got to be her voice. There's nobody else.
Crozier's father and sister plan to attend Hall's execution. They both say they need this day to move on.
Him being executed and me getting to sit there and watch him be executed because I had to watch my sister die.
I contacted Lee Hall's attorneys to get in touch with Hall's family. We have not yet received a response, and it's unclear if they're attending his execution tonight.
So barring a last-minute reprieve, that execution is set to be conducted at 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. We were notified just before 4 p.m. Central that he had been served his last meal. Following the execution this evening, the witnesses will give their statements as to what they saw, Claudia among them. We will stream that live on the WRCB Facebook page. And again, we'll have a new report live from here in Nashville on Eyewitness News at 11 tonight. For Claudia Coco, I'm Greg Glover from the Riverbend Maximum Security Institution in Nashville, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.